I didn't know if the boat thing, that was a meme. I think part of it was a meme, but I'm sure there's some truth in
Ask
it.
her. Grill her about the boats, Pisco.
Over 100.
Ask her if she would go on the boats again. Ask her for real. She memed about it earlier. Yeah, don't let her meme away it. Ask her if she would go on the boats again.
Well, would you?
My only regret is that I didn't have a higher kill count.
Don't let her meme away from it. She's being slipped.
Her kill count was 0. Jeez.
I know. Well, that's why she wanted a higher one.
Yeah. Wow.
Free
At least
Pisco.
double.
Dude.
Double? Sitch, I hate to tell you this, but double 0 would still be 0.
Oh, thank you. That was the joke.
Flare gun I picked was shit.
She's memeing. Pisco, have a fucking spine.
And I needed backup.
Have a fucking spine.
If you did, wouldn't it be important to communicate that was a mistake? Even if it was,
dude, I would have fucking taken a much better weapon. Absolute fucking.
Don't let her meme it, Pisco.
Flare gun.
Lauren, answer the fucking question.
How
Lauren,
many boats can you take down with a flare gun?
You gotta answer the question. Lauren, you gotta answer the fucking question, okay? Go drink another glass of wine if you need to. But we're holding you to it. Do you think it was a mistake?
He said, do I admit that it was a mistake? Yeah, I told him the flare gun was a mistake. I would have taken a
going on the boats.
Going on the boats. You don't even know what happened with the boats, man. Like, I'm not having this conversation with you.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't even know what happened with the boats. Yeah. I'm completely in the dark about the boats.
I'm trying to remember. It was something like they would drive around and find boats that were legally trying to sneak into the country or something, and they would try to alert the Coast Guard to them.
They were doing a Minutemen type thing.
Right.
Okay.
They were snitching, basically.
And she used a flare gun to alert the Coast Guard to come round up the boat immigrants.
Right. Lawrence Snitcher.
Right. Okay.
Hey, Pisco, here's what happened on the boats. They sailed out on a dinghy and they shot flares around trying to either turn around another boat or send a message, okay? Was it a mistake?
You don't even know what happened on the boats.
Wait, what did I just say?
See? He doesn't even know. He doesn't know.
It was wrong. Wait, hold on. What did I just say that was wrong?
You don't even, you're like, I think they were trying to turn around a boat. I'm not sure.
I mean, like, if you guys did, you would have considered it, like, mission complete, right? Don't tell me that if a boat would have turned around.
Wasn't she trying to alert the Coast Guard? I thought it was.
I thought that's what she was trying to do.
Yeah. I mean,
I thought that's what the people out there were trying to do, like the organization or whatever it was.
You'd be like, oh no, that wasn't our intention at all. Soy. Oh no. You obviously would have felt a great sense of accomplishment if that actually happened.
If I turned around an illegal trafficking boat, for sure.
Okay, wait, then hold on. Well, then don't be like, oh, that wasn't our goal, blah, blah. Maybe that wasn't the goal, but if it would have happened, you would have been okay with it. So, yeah, also, I don't think the boat was operating illegally at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, also, are you, wait, the Aquarius or whatever, are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was an unregistered, illegally operating vessel that, wait, what do you mean?
They were not allowed to be doing what they were doing, but they were getting away with it.
Assume that I know nothing about it, and I say, Lauren, I've heard that there was a boat incident. I heard that, you've been maligned.
I heard there was a boat incident.
I heard that you've been maligned, that you didn't want to hurt anybody. You've said as much. But do you, not knowing anything about it, I just want to know your take. Do you regret going on that boat? You think that question is unreasonable?
Honestly, no, I don't think it would have changed anything. I think all the same people that called me a Nazi and all these names anyways would have kept calling me the same shit.
I'm not asking what the behavior of others. I'm saying
for you, for your own spirit, for your own soul.
The boat thing only had a PR effect. That's the only effect it had on anything in the world. It didn't do anything. Realistically, like, I know it would be very based and cool to say, oh, I personally stopped all of this illegal no, like nothing happened. It's just like a PR thing. And now the only effect on my life is that a bunch of people think I killed a bunch of immigrants. But when I think about it, I think those people would find a way to say I killed a bunch of immigrants anyways. So it's like
they totally Kyle Rittenhouse her. Like, you know how people believe Kyle Rittenhouse shot a bunch of black people? This is exactly what they believe about Lauren Southern, that she killed a bunch of immigrants.
Well, I think the argument was that the people were claiming that the ship wasn't illegally ferrying people into whatever country she was at, but that it was looking to see if there was refugees or migrants who were drowning or something. And so there's an argument about what exactly the boat was doing. And I don't know if some conclusion was ever reached for any of this stuff.
Okay. The Coast Guard never investigated.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they did.
This was the
It wasn't the Coast Guard because this wasn't in
manifest.
America.
This was the observably manifest behavior that cost her Patreon, right?
Yes, right.
And made Jack. What is that guy still around? I mean,
I assume he's still around.
I don't know. Patreon's still around, but
They might well. They might
Zero,
well,
like, positive
well-
or negative. I
They
wouldn't
may well
change
do
it.
that, but unfortunately, I wasn't asking about the consequences. What I was asking was whether it was a mistake to participate.
Whether it was a mistake to participate.
For your own conscience, your own ideas, whether it, in terms of your.
I'm against illegal migration. I'm
I didn't
against
ask
it.
if you were against illegal migration. I asked whether the method, the manifestation of your antipathy towards immigration was a mistake or not.
I don't know. I'd have to think about that more.
this is so fucking fishing. This is like so fishing. I mean, nothing happened. Nobody died. Nobody.
Well, her
Right?
career, that definitely happened.
Yeah, because they painted her as a
Right.
as being doing something dangerous. Was it dangerous? I don't know. She shot a flare gun in the air. Are they saying the flare gun landed on the? I mean, if the flare gun landed on the boat with the immigrants and it burned up and they all died, I think maybe okay.
There you go.
Probably that's a huge fuck up that we should probably. I mean, she'd probably be in jail still. She shot a fucking flare in the air. I don't even know. I thought the Coast Guard went over and got her in trouble or something. I vaguely remember watching the video because of she lost her Patreon and that was a huge story. And
Yes.
Jack, what's his name, went on Dave Rubin and
Jack Murphy,
Jack Murphy. That's right. The CEO.
guy who runs Patreon, who also lets people fuck his wife.
He's not. It wasn't Jack Murphy. It was some other guy.
Are you sure? Okay.
Are they this guy's all named Jack? What was
Yeah,
his
why is
name?
everyone named Jack? What the fuck's going
I
on
don't
here?
remember, but I do. I mean, I do remember it seeming to be unfair and obviously calculated to strip Lauren Southern of her Patreon. Yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
That's what. Well, that's what it was because everyone was like, it was because before, if you remember, Patreon's thing was you would only get in trouble for things on platform.
Right.
And then after that incident, so many people called and wrote into Patreon and say, you have to cancel Lauren. That's when they kind of created their observable manifest behavior model or whatever.
She lit a full boat of immigrants on fire. They all drowned. You know, that's what they were saying.
Right.
I always cook up crazy shit. This is why Lauren is so indignant about this. Because this is the emails she gets. You killed a whole boat full of immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, I didn't. Okay. God, go away. It's so annoying. How annoying is it?
Make her think now, Pisco. What's she doing?
Well, I think that you've been confronted by this very question so often that I think it strains credulity to say that you haven't thought about it.
True. Good point.
I've thought about it a lot, and like I said, the whole thing was a net zero either way. It's not really. It didn't. The only thing it did
the real
was
problem. His real problem. I'm looking at this article about this boating incident. All these groups have these really fucking weird racist names.
Which ones?
Like that are all involved in this like anti-immigration stuff. Like Defend Europe.
Right.
It's like, what do you mean defend? Defend it from what exactly?
From
like
the
that,
invaders, the invading hordes. Don't you know?
Right. It's like, I don't know. Pretty sus name there. Defend Europe. We have to defend Europe from the hordes of the immigrants coming in. It's like, okay, come on.
Do you have a position on immigration? I mean,
generation identity.
Oh
These
yeah,
that's what I'm telling you. Like these are very sus names.
Yeah.
And it's framed in a very specific way, which is the problem too. But do I have a personal stance on immigration?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really care. I mean, I'm anti-illegal immigration.
Well, no,
in terms
I'm.
of
Yeah.
what should America have more or less immigration? I just I don't really care.
I was thinking about it just during this live stream. I mean, I never really thought about it before, but it really does seem like assimilation is the bottleneck.
Yeah, to me I have a very strong opinion on assimilation,
Right.
which is that
So
we
do
should
I.
be incredibly
Yeah.
pro-assimilation. In terms of actual
Pro-assimilation.
immigration, I don't really have a strong opinion one or the other.
But if if there was some magical ability to just assimilate people just in mass.
Like when you pass the U.S. border, you walk
Right, you just
through
automatically speak English.
the
and
Dr.
just, yeah.
Seuss America Sneetch's Star On machine. Right.
They make you super patriotic and you love your
Yes.
country and
Right.
you
You
think bald
instantly
eagles
know
are
English
based.
and adhere to all Western American liberal values, like punctuality.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We have to go walk through that machine.
Oh yeah, I guess you could make them renew once a year.
Okay.
I mean, I think I'd be having more people would be great. I mean, that's
Well, I'm sure there's some. I mean,
Right.
some number of people you don't want to have too many of for crowding purposes, but
I don't know. Seems like we have a lot of empty space out in like the
we
plain
do. But the
states
thing
and
is,
stuff.
people don't like population patterns. It's not like people spread out. They all kind of congregate in certain areas.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, the bottleneck really is the assimilation. And then if you
Yeah,
got
I
people
agree.
coming here that don't even want to assimilate, oh yeah, turn around.
we'll throw them out. Yeah, but
Go back.
right.
Yeah. So the conversation should really be around that.
Right. No, I agree. The conversation should be about assimilation. And if
Right.
there isn't going to be assimilation or enough assimilation, then you say, okay, well, then we need to limit immigration for that reason.
Mm-hmm. What if we could entice, like the smartest people from all, like the top 10% smartest people in all the countries to come here?
That's what we do. What do you mean?
Well, and we had our magic machine. It would be that would be heaven.
Right.
Every single other country would get 10% dumber.
Good.
Yeah.
Fuck
it'd be
'em.
great. It'd be
It's
awesome.
actually, it's funny. That's an argument that like Richard Spencer and the white separatist nationalists would make. They're like, it's not right for America to take all the smartest non-white people away from their countries.
They would make that argument?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I think maybe they're making that for other reasons, but
Oh, really? You think they're
yeah.
shocking? Shocking.
Kind of change perception. And I don't know if I would want to change perception about me. I don't know. That's
Wouldn't you?
Okay, wait, hold on. Also, we need to ask the consequence here of the action, right? If you were to, like, let's say that you were to take aim with a gun, you got really mad one day, you looked outside and you fired a gun into a group of kids and you happen to miss all of them, but you were just so mad, you're like, fuck, I'm gonna fire a gun, right? And then somebody asks you, like, do you regret doing that? And you're like, well, I didn't hit anybody, so that's okay. I don't think the consequence is what's being appealed to here. I think it was like the
okay.
idea
You know what?
that-
You know what? I'm gonna admit something. I wouldn't do it today, but part of me just hates the people that criticize me for it, so I just don't want to say that.
Wow,
So it's somewhat
spite-driven politics. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Lauren, I'm gonna hook you up. There's a guy called Vosh V. Okay, you guys are gonna get along so well politically. You can do a podcast.
What just happened?
I'd literally rather have all of these people hate me. Like, I'd rather have them hate me than sit here and simp for these fucking...
Lauren, I took you on good faith that you weren't going to do this kind of thing. You weren't going to be engaged in a virtue signal or occulting. And
You've
Wait, I don't-
turned on my good faith.
I
Pisco.
literally don't understand what he's talking about.
Pisco, this is not. Come on, you
What
can't
is-
be serious about this.
I don't even understand what
I've
the
come
fuck
in
he's
here
referring
with
to.
good faith
Ha!
and accuse you of racism.
Ha!
How dare you turn on my good faith like this?
any responsibility or mistake that you might have had. And what you've just told me is that the reason why you haven't admitted it before is because you don't want to give the satisfaction to the leftists, precisely what Destiny said, that you rejected. Minutes.
Well,
before.
I think it was.
So, but see, this is. Oh, Pisco. Listen. Okay, how you basically just proven Destiny and Lauren's point that she can't apologize for anything. Yeah. She can't say, "Oh, maybe I changed my mind. Maybe I wouldn't do that again or something." Because as soon as she does, you go, "Oh, wait a minute, gotcha, bing bong boom." How are people supposed to be honest or change if you can't allow them to be honest? You have to incentivize people to be honest, don't you?
I mean, yeah. The incentive is be honest, or we're gonna kick the shit out of you.
Right, but this is incentivizing people to be dishonest.
Yeah.
Right.
All of this nonsense is dishonest to the core anyway. All the people claiming that they just have lost sleep because Lauren Southern went out and shot a flare in the air are fucking bullshitters. I don't believe any one of them.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So I mean, why are you gonna submit to the liars?